Hey everybody, I'm SpectralStar, and welcome back to Let's Play Vampyr. So, when we left off, we were about to do some doctorly duties. Duties. Alright, we're coming. What you need?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Okay.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
No antiseptics at all?
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
Oh, well, okay.
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
Ooh.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Okay, so we're just gonna haul off to a morgue. Cool. Alright, well. Let's just go ahead and get started with that, shall we? Pardon me. I still have the cold. I'm dealing with it. I want to use the machete. And I'm guessing the stake, because I don't want to waste guns. Thought I had some serums. Oh, wait, can I? Well, I got an ultimate power, what the fuck? Alright, I need blood. So we're gonna have to find some blood. Alright. Let's get to the morgue. There are other places here, though. This is the fine china shop. The door's busted in. District status serious. Okay. I wonder what that means. Why is it? What is serious? Why so serious? Why is it serious? Guess we'll find out. Oh ho.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
What? Wait, should I be drinking? I guess I can. Jesus. God, get off me, you scumbag. There we go. Ow. This game's not... Uh-oh. Get off me, butt lord. Wow, he's like level 6 or something. Oh, shit. Oh, I was trying to disengage. Well, there's my first death. I didn't expect to die. Not gonna lie. So we're gonna have to drink some citizen blood. Alright, so we're back. weird. Okay, so no more dicking around. Let's just go do the thing. Quarantine influenza. Not our problem. I don't guess. I hope we don't have that as a problem in this game. I mean, I hope vampires can't get sick in this game. That would suck. The old morgue. Doesn't look that old. So maybe some creepy stuff will happen in here. You know how morgues are. Uh-oh. Oh, what? Okay. I guess I went through the front door. Genius level intellect. Smartest man in the world. 200 IQ. That's why I'm going to school. That's why they're going to pay me the big bucks. Yep. I guess there's just nothing in the lobby area. That looked like blood on the floor, but it wasn't, I guess. A glass vial. Find some ferrous tartrate. Find some quinine. Find some sodium hypochlorite. Okay. We're gonna try. We're gonna give it the old SpectralStar try. Jesus Christ. Hear that? This place is spooky. I'm gonna try not to go in and out of...
I cannot enter.
In and out of detective vampire mode. 6 meters. Alright, where you at? Okay, it's dicking with me. It's all on the second floor, I guess. Aha.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Balls of Mars, huh? Okay, well, there we go. I guess we have to fight this scab. It's level 6. There we go. Okay. It's a serious ass fight.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Alrighty then. Got a cigarette case. Nice. Now we can die of lung cancer. Got some quinine. Okay. I'm so sorry.
It's locked.
Hopefully I'll be better soon. I won't sound like a swamp. Like a swamp. I don't want to sound like a swamp. I want to sound like a man. Alcohol.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Alrighty. Well, I wanted to inspectify it. Lots of action in this game. You know, I wasn't expecting that. Very pleasantly surprised. Oh, shit. Give me some of that juicy juice. Shit, get off. Get off me, you butt bag. You butt doctor. You butt pumper. Okay. Where to now, Reginald? Must have to go. We might have to go upstairs again. Yes, heal me. Ah. I forgot I could heal myself there. Watery rich blood sample. +2. Okay. Let's go back in here again, I guess. Maybe we need to go back downstairs. Somebody got shot. This is the coolest trench coat. Okay, that's not good. Somebody's moving fast for us to keep up with. Too fast. Too furious. Act a fool. I guess we have to leave? Okay. Let's not go that way. Me no likey that way. Alright, let's go that way. Apparently it doesn't want me to live. Thanks, game. Just gonna try to sneak. Sneaky snake. Ah, shit. I don't know if that did anything. This world is huge, though. I must have taken a wrong turn, but we need to explore the world anyways, right? Healthy, huh? Influenza, stay at home. Best. Shit. Aha.
I cannot
What?
enter.
Why not? Quarantine influenza. Keep out of this area by order of Board of Health. Health officer. Okay. There we go. Shit. Stamina. Ah, there you go. Give me some of that precious sucky sucky. Kind of like Dark Souls combat. Can't just go all willy-nilly on people. Aha! Gotcha, bitch. See, yeah, combat's a little challenging. Me likey. Me do like. But where the fuck am I going? I mean, the waypoint says way back here, but you know. Maybe there's an upstairs thing I could go through. Whoa, hello. Thank you. There's a lot more bad people out here than there's good. And by bad people, I mean people trying to fight for their damn lives. And there's fucking vampires everywhere. Okay. We're back at the Pembroke. There's Clay Cox. He's got a clay cock. Okay, sorry. I had to. I couldn't help it. Let's go back around again. This game is pretty neat, though. Can we actually, like... Oh, we can sprint. Okay. We run swiftly. Super swift. Sorry. Prevent influenza. I feel like I've got the influenza. Cover each cough and sneeze with handkerchief. Walk to work. Do not spit. Drink from your own cup. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed and send for a doctor. To make a mask. Take a piece of ordinary cheesecloth, 8 by 16 inches. Fold it to make it 8 by 8 inches. Next, fold this to make it 8 by 4 inches. The cord's about 10 inches long at each corner. Apply over mouth and nose as shown in the picture. Issued by the LLC Board of Health. It would be a little different for me because I've got a huge head. Huge. Alright, I'm gonna fight this shit, I guess. Not when it's ganged up like that, jeez. Suck you dry. And he did. Sucked dry in the prime of his life. Alright, well, that's one. The hell? Dorothy Crane. Why do I know these people's names all of a sudden? Come and get it, bitch. Fuck with it. Come on. Come on, boy. Suck you dry. Yeah. Alright. Alright, next up. dry. Yeah, boy. We got him. So you can feed off of other vampires. Photography in a wallet. A photograph of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever. Citizen investigations. Citizen investigations are displayed here, categorized by districts. You could start a new citizen quest by tracking it with X, then access your map to locate the area to explore. No, what the frick? I have found a wallet in a garden nearby the Pembroke Hospital, possibly lost there by its owner, Milton. I'm sure he'll be glad to get it back. Okay. It belongs to some guy named Milton, huh? Okay, so no way to get through here, huh? Well, it's got to be in the morgue. I mean, it has to be. The plot thickens. Last vial, huh? What was that? Just a fire. Oh. 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 I missed it. Oh, shit.
These scabs feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Give me some of that precious, delicious blood. More blood, please. Now die. I give you permission to die. You may die now. Shotgun shells. Oh, wait. Dude. We need to use a shotty gun. It's not gonna get us any blood though. Okay. Shotgun's more effective for yeah, living things. But vampires, no. You really want to save that for the living. Not the undead. I love saying that. Undead. Hey, you fuck boy. Just gonna suck him dry a little bit. Oh, there we go. Whoops. Okay, I see how it works. You knocked her mater down. Alrighty then. We have out-vampired another vampire. Or actually a ravenous dog shit vampire, but still a vampire. Ugh. This is where we killed the scav. Oh boy. Well, how do you do, sir?
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
What's this? Used Liston knife. You just acquired a new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press Y to directly absorb blood. Whoa. Bro. Really? Cool. I doubt it's going to work the way I want it to. Okay. Death report. Office of Pembroke Hospital Medical Examiner. Report of investigation. Decedent Samuel Connor. Race Caucasoid. Sex male. Age 39. Home address unknown. Occupation fisherman. Type of death natural. Probable cause of death fast progressing pneumonia by virus induced pulmonary consolidation. Spanish influenza. Examination attendees. Dr. Corcoran Tippett, Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Sorry. Name and signature of medical examiner Dr. Corcoran Tippett.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
We'll be right back. And we're back. Open chest.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
Yeah. Wow. Corner of the lips.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Could be. Damaged legs and arms.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
Okay. Operated lungs.
A puncture over the left lung. Possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
Chest hemorrhaging.
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Uh-oh. Dr. Corcoran Tippett. Corcoran's medical error cost Mr. Connor his life. There he is.
Tippett has made an egregious error.
Okay, alright, cool. We don't have a key. To that chest, so just gonna move along. Aha. Ferrous tartrate, watery, sturdy blood sample. Okay. Where does this go? Uh-oh. John Doe. Okay. This is a hell of a boss fight. Doppelganger, I mean, fuck, it's... Okay. Damn it. Really hurts, dickhead. Gotcha, bitch.
These scowls can be so ferocious.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Whew. That was a good first boss fight. Scary as hell. It was really tough. I had to really concentrate. Can we make antiseptic? I can make a cigarette case, but... Oh, I can break that down into components. Okay. I should probably use, the claw, or the saw. The claw. The claw. That bleeding blade really helped out too. Is that it? All we got to do here? Okay. Craft the treatment for fatigue. Sorry, I'll get to that. I'm guessing this is it. Let's analyze this first. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Damn it, how could I be so blind? Oh, for fuck's sake, are you joking? Really? Oh my god. Well, let's see if I can break this shit down and maybe... Sodium hypochlorite solution. Damn it. Damn it. How can I find some more of that? Have I fucked myself? Is there a... I'm a genius. Pure genius. I bet you guys think so highly of me for what I have done. Now, where am I gonna find some more sodium hydrochloride? Like, honestly. Where do you find that shit?
It's locked.
Okay. There's got to be some extra somewhere, right? You know all those Steam reviews you see where people couldn't do everything? Or... fuck. Where people, like, lock themselves out of future content because they did something stupid, like I just did. And didn't think it would bite them on the keister. Well, not me. I did everything right up until the end. Oh my god. I'm such a dipshit. Let's go fight those scabs and maybe I can get myself killed. I'll let myself die, that's it. Yeah, I deserve to die anyway. Come and get me, butthole. Slap me. Whack me. Yeah. That's what I deserve for the stupid crap I've done. Hopefully it'll take me before or after I fought the boss. Get off me, you buttwad. My god, I'm gonna die. Okay, oh, okay, good, good, good. Now I might be able to make it without fighting anybody super tough. What's this? Okay, let's just make it. Yes, okay, treatment for fatigue. Whew! Alright, we did it. We made the treatment for fatigue. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't like the bleeder tool. I'm gonna, or the lesion knife. I'm gonna get the stake back out. You get more blood. Wanna be you, see ya. Bye-bye. For fuck's sake. The goods. There we go. Now let's just sneaky snack. Out of whack. Let's get out of here. Whew. Took us a little bit. We did it. I always come through in the end. I'm SpectralStar. My mustache, it never lies. Didn't have a mustache 2 months ago, you asshole. Why are you talking about it? Okay. Better yet, why are you talking to yourself? It's really messed up, dude. What the hell's in here? Ugh. What's going on here? What's up with this nasty ass? Dorothy Crane. Aha. Damn it, Dorothy. Why you gotta be downstairs? Excuse me. Dorothy! Help me! Wherefore art thou, Dorothy? Ah.
My sweet girl.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Sure
Yes,
did.
nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay. Diseases. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them, and then suck them dry. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status.
What a bloody idiot.
Okay, Dorothy, are you going in there or not?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
That's how I
I
feel.
suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Your life in London? How painful is your throat?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest.
I'll let you get some rest then.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
What? Okay, so you want to
Good
talk.
evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Personal questions. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I have to go now, sir.
All right.
But don't
Who are you?
hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Okay.
Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reid? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Your life in London. Tell me about yourself.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
What are you doing in your life?
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you that rich?
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Excuse me. This cough will go away, I hope. Complaints about your reception here.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff would...
Check the thingy here, sorry. Beatrice questions the Pembroke Hospital's efficiency. That's your boy. She's got some decent blood, yeah.
not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me about your arrival.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you?
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your stupor.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reid. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Wow. I don't think that's right. Yeah. Life in London? No? Personal questions? No? You good?
Goodbye,
Okay.
Mrs. Goswick.
Don't waste your time with me.
Good
Yeah.
evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Personal questions. Okay, he's got nothing. Your life in London. About your hospitalization.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Aw. You're in good hands.
Pembroke Hospital may look
Allstate.
unorthodox, but rest assured, you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reid. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you?
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Jesus Christ. How painful is your
How
throat?
painful.
So painful.
Yeah. We must communicate.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now. So painful.
I have to go now, sir.
Alright.
Don't waste your time with me.
Let's see
Good
if we can
evening,
get anything else out of her.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
So,
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
I'm assuming Daddy's a little asshole.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
At least your name's not Hardly Got a Dick. Or any. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, your life in London. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reid.
About this hospital.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reid? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Okay, doctors are arguing about your case, you say.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Oh, okay. Your life in London, we already did that. Personal questions, okay.
Goodbye
Goodbye.
for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Always needed words to calm
See, you hardly got a dick.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Just chill out, dude. Unfinished letter. Pembroke Hospital, 2nd of November. My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry. Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you're Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick? The big guy with a mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring. Go see him and ask for a new Bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure out something as soon as I'm out. Don't worry. Everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors have fixed my arm. Excuse me. How healthy is his blood? It's shit. He's got shit blood. Alright, so
I will not let you down, my boy.
bring back the wallet to its owner. Now, where could that be? The legendary vampires. Oh shit, that sounds cool. Well, where's the fucking owner? Blood temptation. Remember, citizens' blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of the mesmerized level or below. Of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. I don't want to do that yet. Can you talk
Good
to
evening,
everybody?
sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Okay. Bad memories of your military service?
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Okay, I've proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I have saved many lives.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Okay. About the... do you have a problem with me?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reid. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Jealousy will not do you any good.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reid. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
About the Pembroke Hospital.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Alrighty then.
Thank
Talk
you.
to you
for your
later,
time.
buddy.
We'll talk later.
What a little dick. Jeez. I'll be right back. Alright, now we're back. Okay, so I need to find out who needs this wallet. A details. Milton Brooks, the Pembrokes ambulance driver, confessed a patient he was bringing to the hospital attacked him. Alright, Milton Hooks. So he's an ambulance driver. He's got to find the ambulance. Hello. Talk to you later.
The patients are not fools. They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
We'll talk to Dr. Tippett in a little bit.
And I thought last...
Aha, Milton.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
Jesus.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Okay. I have found your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all.
What the fuck?
Good. Please, take...
What the fuck, dude? I just brought you your wallet back and you gotta be a dick about it? What a douche.
It's money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reid.
Let's trade.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I mean, this gun's insane. Double-barreled shotgun possessed by Milton Hooks. Oh, I said Brooks. Probably obtained as payment from a soldier. Cool story, bro. No, we're not done here.
Good evening,
Your
Milton.
ass back
Good
here.
evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Your life in London? How's the situation here?
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Smuggling weapons?
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
What is your occupation?
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
At least you're not a garbage man. How's the sanitary situation?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Oof. You sound like you've had it rough.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped from the hospital's garden. but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Okay. We'll see you, Milton. Any personal questions? Your relationship with Nurse Hawkins.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
Bound by despair.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You could both get fired.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reid. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Alright. I mean, it's fine with me. I don't care. That's it.
Goodbye, Milton.
Alright, Milton. Okay, so we're getting to know a lot of people. It's cool. Let's talk to Dr. Tippett. He fucked something up with that morgue patient. That morgue body.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Personal questions. About your medical error.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
I just came right out and said it. Who was he?
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks. Maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Nature of the mistake?
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Okay. Not off to a good start. Your life in London. Tell me about the staff.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
What about the management?
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Positive characters?
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
Corcoran is convinced that Gwyneth Brannigan is overqualified as a nurse. Where is she? There she is.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Wow. Got some sexist shit going on here. What's the situation here?
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
People are more important.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Alrighty.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
If she was a man, would be good to go. But she's not. Dr. Edgar Swansea. That's what we gonna do. Oh, Edgar. Edgar, my boy.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Oh, Yorick.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body. Biology's penultimate frontier.
True.
The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must
Okay. Alright.
be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I guess. Your words bring comfort.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
No need to apologize.
There's no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Yep.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Alright, so I'm kind of wondering what stole means. What's that all about? Anything else to say?
Do you need something, Jonathan?
I have
just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
About my condition.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings in the penny dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
Okay. Must I kill?
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
Will the sun destroy me?
The sun? The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
Wow. That's different. About your brotherhood.
You mentioned something about a secret society.
Excuse me.
A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years.
Oh.
We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
Don't you fear me?
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
That explains your wanderings.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
Okay. About the hospital.
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I know about Pembroke Hospital?
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
What do you expect of me?
What do you expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
Where do we stand?
Where do we stand today?
Well, to be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis. The first wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise. We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
Okay. About William Bishop.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory. William Bishop, I believe. Was he a vampire?
He was a Skull, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
Oh. Where do scouts come from?
How do scowls come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
So they're ghouls. How's a scowl different?
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a scowl?
A Skull is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
Okay. Alright.
We'll
Well,
see
that's
each
it.
other again soon, Edgar.
Well, now we're gonna go and level up a little bit. Just a smidgen. And then we'll call it an episode. Then we'll start with the rat in the hospital quest next time. Wait, what the hell? I mean, I could just hippity-hoppity right on out of here? Okay, cool. That's neat. Not gonna lie. Refill all. Does my stuff come back? Oh, wait. I think we should talk to her first. Yeah, let's go down there and talk to her. Because I want to know who she is. I think we all do. She's mysterious right now. And the mystery must be solved. Okay. Well, I seem to have went the wrong way. Oh wow.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk.
Renfield.
You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Well, that was adorable, what he just said.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air.
There's a guy right back there.
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
He's awake. I'm glad to see you.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Patients have given you trouble?
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
I believe you.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
I have questions about vampires.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
I'm here to help you.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Would you shove his head up his ass? Why not solve this yourself?
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid.
Okay.
Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Is another vampire threatening you?
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient, or their family.
What do you want from me?
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Oh. Please continue.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Just need information.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
Well, after
My
I go level up.
life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reid. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
All right. So we have a mission. Talk to a woman, Harriet. But we're gonna have to do that next time. I'm going to go upstairs to my room and hook myself up with some new abilities and stat gains, because that is what I'm all about. Also stealing shit from the hospital. What is this? T. Elwood's medical file. Thomas Elwood, male, age 28, followed by Dr. Tippett's status, convalescence, date of admission September 16th. Date of release to be determined. Notes, the patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pains from his wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cicatrized tissues, I don't know how to say that, show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could be a case of persisting nerve damage. The patient never ceases to blame himself for the disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor, phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades? That's a wild thought. His face is a little burnt. He's just a little burnt. Let's go over here and get some abilities. We don't need that just yet. Could increase my health. I think I want that. Increases my bloodlust. My blood suckage. I can drain them faster. Go for a little stamina increase too. And honestly, I think we'll worry about the rest of my points later. I don't want to throw them out there just the whole time and like try to just do that. I want to, like, you know, think about what I'm going to do with my abilities, with my experience, because I don't know if I really want to drink from people besides people that allow me, or bad people. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Vampyr. I'm SpectralStar. Omae wa mo. Kodoku.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient...